Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved. Expert. Currently we are staying right on the doorstep of the mid-game of the mod pack. And there's only one thing stopping us from progressing through, and that is Enderium. Enderium is something that you need in large amounts in this mod pack. And as a result you need a lot of ender pearls, which is something that I didn't have. So because of that I made cellophane, which is my new sword, upgraded it, went on a hunt. Oh. And killed the ender dragon on the way there. So now we have a lot of ender pearls. Another important ingredient is the shiny ingot, which is a rare ore that you can barely find. But there is an alternative recipe that's fairly simple. You just need some nickel ore and cinnabar in an induction smelter for a 100% drop rate of the shiny ingot. There are two basic ways of getting cinnabar and one a bit advanced. The basic one is just pulverizing redstone or gold ore to get small chance, which is actually boostable. Or we can use fluid transposer, which has a 100% chance of converting one cinnabar ore into the cinnabar item using gelid cryotheum. The problem is getting gelid cryotheum is a bit expensive, because you need niter or saltpeter, and that can be obtained, well, the most consistent way is via nether saltpeter ore. But you can also use sandstone, and I think you already know where I'm getting with this. So basically what we're going to do is that we'll have a sand production factory which will get sand, logically. We will then take the sand, process it into sandstone, which then will be processed for a random chance into niter. This niter we will then use to make gelid cryotheum, and that will be then used to make cinnabar out of cinnabar ore, and that will then be used for shiny. Right, and this is the beast that I've ended up with. It's absolutely horrible, I'm not gonna even hide the fact. Because I'm very limited on resources, so I have to use these extra utilities transfer pipes and filtered pipes, so the wiring is very janky. I also don't have flux ducts or any kind of different cables, so I have to also use the immersive engineering ones. But as I explained earlier, we make cobblestone, it gets turned into sand, the sand gets turned into sandstone, the sandstone gets pulverized, gets turned into niter, which goes into the cyclic assembler, where it's turned into cryotheum. But as you can see, we are out of bliss powder, so we are not making any more cryotheum. But you might be wondering, wait, how did you get bliss powder? Isn't that like a mob drop or something? Well, yes, it is, but you can make that by combining the stabilized redstone, which you make in the magma crucible, with some snowballs. But that's basically it. You don't have to worry, I'm gonna tear this system down pretty soon when I get proper flux ducts and stuff, because it's kinda laggy because of these transfer pipes. But it works, I have sort of passive source of cryotheum, and I don't have to worry about this stuff. But what I do have to worry about now is power. At this point in the game, I don't think that kinetic dynamos are gonna be efficient enough because they make only 67 RF per take. I've been trying to invest in some culinary generators because they are fairly good, but in this current state we cannot sustain them with enough food to keep them constantly running. So instead we gotta invest in some different power source, and I've been thinking of steam. It might look like the setup is done, but right here we are missing another boiler that's gonna function on fluids. Wait, what? For fluids? Why? Well, our first boiler is for solid fuel. And I have an idea for making several coke ovens which will produce as coke and creosote oil, which we can both use to burn and make steam out of to generate power. You might also notice that the capacitors are not connected to anything. That's because I will have to redo all this wiring soon, so I don't want to mess with that right now. But that's enough tech for now, because right now I would like to focus on the quest book because we were neglecting it a lot. And I would like to do some of the Twilight Forest stuff so that we can progress with it. And here we are. And as we all know, the first thing that you gotta do in the Twilight Forest is to get the magical map. So I'll try to look for the Raven and get his feathers and the other ingredients that you need for it. Oh, those are torchberries. We need those. Oh, I heard it, I heard it, I heard it. Oh, here it is. Thank you. Oh! Is this it? Yeah, this is totally it. Well, we found it without actually having the map. Alright, we go in. Alright. And now we can do the Lich King. But, oh, it almost killed me. Wow, I need to look at my health more. I just realized that I have like no torches whatsoever. So this will be a bit difficult. I'm also like very lazy to go up the stairs, so I'm just gonna take the jetpack. Okay, it's dead. Or, well, the shields are dead. Die! Ah, yes, perfect. Oh, that's a lot of mobs. Next up in the progression is the... Oh, the Mighty Stroganoff. So, the maze. Yeah, I don't think we're ready for that, so let's just go home now. Let's just display our trophies right here. Nice. But I think this is gonna be end of the episode, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and that you are gonna stay safe. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Oh, I can do this quickly. Well, bye-bye.